Good evening. I am going to make a cheese ball as an adult. I have not made a cheese ball before, but my mom used to make them when we were kids, and I remember helping her. So I was talking to my husband about cheese balls because he ate like a whole one the other day. It was crazy. He loves cheese balls. And I mentioned my childhood memory of making one with my mom. And so I called her up to refresh my memory, and she explained her process. So when I was a kid, we ate these budding packaged meats a lot. I guess it's still a thing. The packaging is different, but I remember getting these and eating them a lot. They were pretty cheap. So when you didn't have much money, like currently this was 69 cents, and I'm pretty sure when we were kids it was less than 50 cents for one of these. And so cheap meat, sandwich meat, hopefully it really is beef. Anyway, we're using this. So 2 packages of cream cheese softened, 1 package of sharp cheddar, finely shredded. Green onions to taste. I just grabbed 4. Package of green onions usually has 8. I want to save the other 4 for a different recipe. I don't want it to be too overpowering, but the green onion definitely how much to taste. If you want to do all 8, put in all 8, but I chose to half it because I don't want it to be crazy onion flavor. And then of course the package of budding beef and Miracle Whip or mayo. I happen to only have Miracle Whip at the moment, so 3/4 cup of Miracle Whip. So first thing first, take your cream cheese and mix it with the 3/4 cup of mayo. So let me get that started. I found some pecan chips in my pantry. I forgot to mention this earlier. This is another ingredient you need, or if you don't like nuts, you can leave it out of your recipe. So a lot of cheese balls have nuts pressed around the outside of the ball. So I just was lucky that I had some in my pantry. And Robert is going to finely chop the green onion as I mix the cream cheese with the Miracle Whip. Change of plans. I found mayo in the pantry. My husband is a lot better cook than me, and he said mayo would be better than Miracle Whip, that Miracle Whip has a distinct flavor that mayo does not. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people love Miracle Whip, but I think you don't want it to overtake your cheese ball. So
okay.
I think the mayo has a creamy creamy flavor. It gives it consistency.
And I'm pretty sure my mom said mayo. Miracle Whip was kind of a newer thing when we were kids. I think it was always called salad dressing.
I like Miracle Whip on sandwiches and stuff.
So we're gonna stick with the mayo. I have a well-stocked pantry. If you've been watching any of my grocery hauls, I've been going a little overboard. So I looked in my pantry and I had a whole container, never been opened, of mayo. All right, we have mixed in the green onion. Robert barely can taste it, so he's making a judgment call, and we're putting in the other 4 onions. Problem with recipes from memory, it's not exact science. So when I said 4 onions earlier, I probably should have said the whole pack 8. And then I pulled out the budding beef, and now I'm going to chop it into smaller pieces because it's going to be mixed into the cheese ball. And I kind of think when we were kids, we cut it up with scissors. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to cut it up with a knife. Does that sound familiar, honey? Did you use scissors in your cooking?
What's that?
You weren't listening to me. He was very involved in the onion chopping. Never mind.
I don't want to cut my finger off, thank you.
That's very important. Don't cut your finger off. All right, now we fold in the meat and the package of shredded cheese. Robert's never had a cheese ball with meat, so this is just from childhood memory. Hopefully it works out. I'm a little skeptical at this point, but hopefully it'll work out.
I'm a lot skeptical.
Robert's a lot skeptical. All right, we're gonna give it a try. All right, everything is folded together. Robert said surprisingly, it does actually taste pretty good. Now we're gonna put it in the fridge to firm up a little bit for about an hour, and then we will take it out and form it into a very big cheese ball. This could be like divided into 2, but we're not going anywhere to anyone's house, to anyone's party, so we're just gonna make one huge cheese ball in an hour. All right, here comes the fun part. We just took it out of the fridge. I can smell the onion. really good. Now we're going to form it into a ball, or I'm going to watch my husband form it into a ball on this nice vintage plate that belonged to his mother. Go for it.
Great. Nothing like performing. Impossible. Here, I'll get it. Don't worry about that.
I don't know. I don't eat cheese balls though. I don't know what you're imagining.
I'm used to buying them. That's about
Yes.
most of my. I mean, this is the world's largest cheese ball.
It's going to be the world's largest cheese ball. Does your mother like?
No, we bought cheese balls.
Never made cheese balls.
No.
I don't really remember like mom like forming this into a ball.
Then what did she do?
I don't know. I think she just left it in the bowl and we just ate it that way.
Oh, I'm gonna make it work. Don't worry about that. It's starting to look like it's working.
It does look like a ball.
It's getting there.
And we're watching our favorite Christmas movie, The Griswolds.
Where the beginning is taped in Breckenridge, Colorado.
Or the beginning is taped in Breckenridge.
I did not know that.
Learn something new every day. All right, here we go.
There it is. There's the ball.
There's the ball.
Hey, that ain't bad, man.
No, you did a really good job. That looks good.
It's a little lopsided, but
A little
a
lopsided.
little full. A lot of sap.
A lot of sap.
Now what do you want me to do?
Do you want nuts on it?
Well, I'd like a little nut.
Here, let's try this pack that's like...
What are we going to do? I don't understand. Like, what do you plan on doing with the nuts? You just gonna
Okay.
pour them over the top?
You tell me. You're the one who's ate cheese balls before. How does the nuts... They're just pressed around,
Yeah,
aren't
you
they?
press them on the outside.
Okay.
We got to get some saran wrap.
All right, hold on. All right, hold on one second. All right, Robert, spread
There you go.
the pecan bits. You're not done. On a piece of press and seal because I don't have plastic wrap, and just rolling it around.
Dude, I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's actually working. It's working.
I knew it would work. I just didn't know.
So this was a bag that was already open, so I would say it was like half a cup of pecan bits.
I think that's enough.
I think you did an excellent job.
There you go.
I feel like I want to go to a... Okay. Center it a little more. I feel like I want to go to a... Here. I feel like I want to go to a party and show it off. It looks pretty darn good.
It don't look bad.
All right, it's taste test time. Robert's spreading some on
Show
a
it off, yeah.
Ritz cracker for me, or whatever cracker it is. That's good. I like it. Make me another.
You too,
Please.
please.
I'm so bossy. I'm sorry, honey.
Get to see your true nature.
True bossiness.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want that. This, not that. Oh my.
This is the way you're supposed to eat it.
Really?
Yeah, it needs to be like 4 times the size of the cracker.
That's a lot of cheese.
That's why
You
cheese
gotta
ball-
eat one.
I will. I'm just not ready yet. I gotta
Wait.
think about it a little.
I need your view on the tape.
Oh my god.
You and the audience wants to know. The cheese ball expert. Do you like it? It is a huge cheese ball.
I think it turned out fabulous.
He likes it.
Because I had a bad attitude about it going in.
We did have a bad attitude.
We didn't have specific ingredients, and I can't stand recipes that don't have the exact amount of ingredients.
I did. I gave me a hard time about it.
Because then you have to guess.
But in all fairness, I cooked dinner one night this week. I tried to make Thai. It turned out terrible. So glad I didn't video that. So he's a little leery about anything I make at the moment.
No, I'm not. I
You do admit that Thai was terrible.
It was terrible. I'm glad we had pork chops the next day.
Yeah, Robert's taking over the cooking again. I do the baking. He does the cooking.
All the stuff that I cook, I don't need a recipe for. I just know what it is.
So then did it upset you that this didn't have a recipe?
Because I've never tried it before. And
It was my childhood
I
memory.
do a pretty good job of knowing the ingredients, what fits with what, and it just seemed like this was just kind of thrown together. And I'm surprised.
So do you think there was enough beef in it, or we should have did the second package?
I don't know. I can't taste the beef, so I don't know. I don't even detect this. I mean, I see it, but I don't taste it. I taste the onion. I taste the nut. I taste the cheese. And this,
I think it's really, really good. I think actually it'll be even better tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because we only put it in the fridge for an hour to harden up. It needs longer than that. So now that we have the shape,
Yeah, the flavors got to combine.
it's definitely something you should make the night before. I think it will be so much better in the morning, but it's still, sorry, not cracker. It's still pretty darn good right now. So yeah, this is a childhood memory. Thank you, Robert, for helping me. Thanks, everyone. I hope you're having a Merry Christmas, and we will see you later.